What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Cashed Out, and today we're going to be talking about the Beats Flex earphones. Now, these are some of the newer earphones, I guess over the past year or so, that have come out with the Beats line, and these actually fell under my radar. I didn't know much about these until one of you guys mentioned it to me. Shout out to What Up Q for bringing this to my attention. So I wanted to do a quick review, just kind of give you guys an idea of the feel and my experience with using these earbuds over the past week or so, and some different situations and different scenarios. So let's get right into it. Let's start off with the design. Now, the design of these earphones is very simple, nothing too complex. I believe there's actually an earlier model that's similar to these. I think they were called the Beats X that had a similar design. They have the simple, tiny, small earphones, so those go in and fit very nicely in your ear. They're not too heavy. They feel really good in your ear. And what's cool about those is that the earbuds themselves actually connect magnetically. So once you take them out of your ear and you bring them close to each other, they'll magnetically connect, which makes it easy to not have them like dangling and just swinging everywhere, which I thought that was a very nice touch. In terms of the control, the Beats Flex have the multiple controls, one on the right side and one on the left. Now, the right side actually just has the power button, and on the left side, you got your Siri button, you got your volume rocker, you've got your mic, and you also have your charging port. So almost everything is on the left side, and just the power buttons on the right side, which I think would have been nice if they would have just combined them and put them all on one side instead of having the two pieces. But you know, if you like that style, if you're used to it, maybe on the other version, then this might be right up your alley. But for me, it just kind of felt cumbersome having two separate controls to power on and then control everything else. Other than that, the cord that these controls sit on doesn't feel super premium. It actually kind of feels a little bit cheap, which obviously, this being kind of on the lower end of the spectrum in terms of these earbuds, it's not going to have all the premium build that you would expect from the other ones. These earphones also come with the USB-C charging, similar to what we saw with the Beats Studio Buds. So these ones are going away from the Lightning charging as well. The in-ear fit for these earphones is actually really nice. I didn't have to change the ear tips or do anything different. Once I got them out of the box, the first set that were on there actually fit perfectly in my ears. Now, everybody's ears are different, so you may have to change it up for yours, but the fit was very nice, it was very snug, and I didn't feel like they were gonna pop off or come out at any time. Other than that, design-wise, pretty simple, pretty basic. That's really all there is to it. Just got the typical wire design with the multiple controls on each side of the ear wire. Now that we've covered the design, let's go ahead and dig into some of the features. Now, these earphones come with the Apple W1 chip instead of the H1 chip that's in the Powerbeats 4, and these are typically meant to work very well with any Apple devices. I kind of didn't experience that when I first turned them on. I actually got the earbuds, powered them on, and they weren't recognizing my iPhone at all. So I thought I had a faulty unit, but I basically just charged it up, charged it all the way to full, and then tried it again. And once I charged them all the way up, they powered on and actually connected to my iPhone pretty quickly. So I got a little bit nervous there, but if you have, typically most newer iPhones or most recent iPhones will connect very well with these earphones, and it bounced from my MacBook to my iPhone pretty seamlessly as well. So that wasn't an issue, so that's good to see that that chip is actually working with this set as well. Now, these earphones also come with the capability to use Siri. It's got the built-in button, just like every other typical Beats earphone has, and they also come with about a 12-hour battery life. Like I mentioned earlier, I charged mine as soon as I got them because I was having the pairing issue, but that was about a week ago, and I haven't had to charge them again since. I've actually been using them on and off, kind of bouncing between these and my Powerbeats, and they've lasted pretty good. So I think that 12-hour charge is a very valid one, and it seems like it's holding up pretty well. Now, the one thing that I did come across that was a bit of an issue was actually the Bluetooth range. I typically have when I put my headphones in, I'll typically have my phone sitting in the office, and I'll kind of be walking around the house or going into different rooms. And with my Powerbeats 4, I don't have any issue with disconnection. I can actually go to the other end of the house and come back and still be able to listen to everything I was listening to. But with these Beats Flex, I actually had issues when I was about 2 walls between me and my phone, and I could feel the Bluetooth disconnecting, the audio got choppy. So the Bluetooth range is not as good as you're gonna get from the Powerbeats 4 or some of the other headsets. So just something to keep in mind if you're looking into these ones. The Bluetooth range is a little bit worse than what you'd get on the other ones. Now, the big thing for me when it comes to these earphones is the call quality. I always wanna make sure that I'm being heard clearly, and I can also hear clearly when I'm taking phone calls with these earphones. So I did a similar test to what I did with the Beats Studio Buds and the Powerbeats 4. I actually took these Beats Flex in my car, did about 40 miles an hour with the AC blowing just to have a little bit of background noise. So here's the call quality test on what I did with the Beats Flex, and let you decide what you think about it.
This is a mic check. I am driving down the street in the car. Got the AC blowing. This is a test of the mic on the Beats Flex, just to see how the call quality is. I'm guessing it should be pretty good because there's a decent sized mic on these headsets. So hopefully it'll be pretty good. But anyway, just a call quality test on the Beats Flex.
Well, let me know what you guys thought about the call quality in the comments below. I think it's pretty decent. I feel like the mic on these Beats Flex is actually pretty big, so the call quality was actually pretty good. I thought it was a decent quality, not perfect, but pretty good. Now, the last and probably the best feature of these earphones is their price tag. Coming in at only 50 bucks, these are the cheapest earphones that you're gonna get on the Beats line, and they're very solid. The audio quality is actually really good for a $50 pair of headphones. They run kind of heavy on the bass, so if you're listening to music, the bass is gonna hit really well, but other than that, really the audio quality is pretty good, and we talked a little bit about the mic. So for 50 bucks, you're not losing a ton. Obviously, you're not getting all the high-end features, all the bells and whistles, but you're actually getting a pretty decent set of earphones to be able to use on a regular basis. All in all, I think these Beats Flex are a pretty good buy. They're not that expensive at only 50 bucks, and like I mentioned, the audio quality is pretty good. You're able to take phone calls. You got Siri built in, and you also have the cool magnetic capability to be able to keep them together. So it has a lot of little just nice features, but nothing mind-blowing. It doesn't have noise cancellation. It doesn't have all of those things that we've come to love and expect from some of the higher end lines. But for only 50 bucks, you're not gonna go wrong with getting these Beats Flex. So if you're in the market for them, if you're looking to check them out, I recommend picking them up, and you're not gonna be disappointed in those. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope that helped. Just gonna give you guys a little feedback, a little review on my experience with the Beats Flex. So if you did like this video, be sure to like, subscribe if you haven't yet, and thank you for all of you new subscribers, all the new people that have subscribed to the channel over the past month or so. We're seeing some awesome growth. Definitely excited to see this community keep growing, and I'm excited to keep bringing out good content and keep you guys fed. So hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys in the next one. Take it easy.